What's up guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to F1 24 Mind Driver Career Mode. In this episode we have got Secret Meeting and the Japanese Grand Prix, but Secret Meeting, the new feature more importantly. But going straight into this episode, we've got more things to do than just a Secret Meeting. We've got 414, 17 even, resource points to spend, and can we even spend it? Possibly not. And I don't think we can. So we will just go straight into the Secret Meeting, the new feature. And who is it? Oh, it's McLaren. Okay. It's McLaren. Yes, please. Meeting with McLaren. They see you as a possible addition to the team. Yes. But I don't want to lose reputation. It's the first season. But also, yes, please, because it's McLaren. So yeah, I think continue talks is possibly the best thing to do here. And we do continue talks, although my guy does seem to be leaving, so
So, good news and bad news. The good news is the meeting went well. The bad news, your current employers got wind of it, and they aren't thrilled. Get ready to grovel. This might set back your recognition with them a bit.
our first meeting, and it hasn't ended amazingly. But looking at the experts and the specialists, it's time to set our goals for the race weekend. Completing 2 sessions without damaging the car. Complete any session with the fastest lap or average speed of 122. We'll do the fastest lap one, just because FP1, maybe. Receive fewer than 3 corner cutting penalties in the race weekend, or 5 laps in practice session. That's easy. Specialist unavailable, and that's about it. So we can simulate towards the Japanese Grand Prix. We've got cable assembly upgrade coming in, and that is on the car. And we've got
mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue,
and
so they'll
we
be on
now
the
have
car ready for the next
502.
race weekend.
So we will be able to invest that back into the car, thankfully. And we're going to get a tyre wear update. They'll be on for next Grand Prix, which is going to be the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix in Imola. So there you can see the performance index. We are very close to Kick Sauber right now, but we'll see what that is like at the end of next race, because it looks like we have quite a few upgrades coming in for us and Albon as well that we've both invested in. Oh my god, race weekend, we've got rain and qualifying. Oh no. Well, I will be one to say that the handling model in the rain is not the best for me. It's very slidey, and I'm not enjoying that. But as we come in to at the end of practice, we get 300 resource points. Experience, of course, increases, and we will go straight into qualifying. Yay! Qualifying in the rain in Japan. That's going to be fun. So yeah, this is probably going to be a Q1 exit right here coming up right now. So yeah, I hope you look forward to that one, guys. But before that, we got 362, and we could do one upgrade there, and it was on the chassis. But it looks like Albon's going to get that, but don't care, and I'm going to upgrade it. So yes, that is another upgrade coming in onto our car for probably next race. Apart from that, let's get straight into qualifying.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019, some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Here we are then, and it is raining, and it's on the soft tyres. 5 seconds slower is... What? Intermediates are slower. Look at it out there. Surely intermediates can't be slower. There's no way the intermediates can be slower. We're out on track on the soft tyres like it recommended, and yeah, no, it's definitely intermediate conditions. This can't be soft tyres. No, there's no way this is soft tyres, let alone anything near. How can this be 5 seconds? How can the intermediate tyres be 5 seconds slower than this? We're going to let George Russell go past. All the AI are also on the soft compounded tyres, so I'm not sure how this is even... I don't understand how. But look at the amount of spray as we come down the straight to start a lap on the soft tyres, just because if it says it's suitable for them, then I guess I'll try it. But coming through the first corner, we are sliding a lot. And by a lot, I mean we're barely on the track, and as we come around to finish our lap, it's 2.375 seconds off from the next car, which is Yuki Tsunoda. So going out once more, we have chosen the intermediate tyres. There's no way these tyres are 5 seconds slower on a wet track. So you know, we're gonna go with the intermediate tyres. We're gonna see what actually happens, and surely the game wouldn't lie to us, right? That would be rude, lying to us. Nah, I reckon the game has lied to us, because coming around on this opening lap has given me so much more grip, and predictably we are at the back. We are P20, tyres are warmed up, and we are going to go out on a lap through Suzuka on the intermediate tyres for the first time, maybe, in the wet, and it is 3 seconds gained. 5 seconds slower? Nah, 3 seconds gained, going through 130R and into the final chicane before the start-finish straight. And here we come with our 3-second advantage towards the line, and it is going to be enough surely to get out. It is P11, and that is going to be good enough, hopefully, to come out of Q1, and it is Hamilton who has topped it, and we are P11 with our teammate P13 as well. So then out in Q1 are both Alpines, Yuki Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen and Zhou Guanyu. Q2 we're going back out on the intermediate tyres, just because I felt so much more grip out there than what it was on the softs. It's just easier for me to get a better lap time. So yeah, 5 seconds slower, unbelievable. Game is straight up lying to us. But coming around to start our lap time then in Q2, Hamilton sits the fastest lap behind us on 1:39.280. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that lap time, just because it's the rain and it's so much more difficult than in the dry. Coming around the final chicane, we do knock some bollards off the corner, but of course no DRS opened, and we go to the line. It's a 1:41. That is still the slowest time, so that's not great. But as we come round to finish our second lap, we gain 1 second, and it's P8. And that should be enough, as there's only another 2 cars on track, and I don't think they're going to do much to take us out. Well, physically impossible. They're both in the drop zone to take us out of Q2. A little bit of a slide there, and we go off track. And that is both Williams through to Q3 then, here in Suzuka in the rain. And as I said, that is going to be the end of Q2, although Norris does go fastest out there on the soft compound tyres. We are in P9 with our teammate just ahead of us in P8. Out is Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz and Oscar Piastri in Q2. And that is big names out in Q2. Q3, we're back on the soft tyres to see if conditions have improved. And we'll see if they're better. Hopefully they are better, but we'll see. And they haven't, not very well, at least. So as we come around to the final corner, we're on the straight, start a lap and finishing the lap. We have Carlos Sainz right behind us. We've used all the ERS, and it is P3 as of right now. We've only got one driver behind us, and that's the one we held up throughout the whole lap. So much to do in the end of Q3. We are already gaining through the first corners. We're a little bit more brave than we were last time, and coming around the final corner is P8 in the end for us. And not much really to say about that performance in Q3. It was quite difficult on the soft tyres. I don't know why I stayed on the soft tyres, but I did. And if I was on the inters, I reckon I could have gained a few tenths, possibly maybe a second. We would have been up there with the likes of Max Verstappen and our teammate, who has done very well in qualifying to get up there, round P4. Looking at our rating then, we've gained pace. We're up to 70 pace and 67 rating. And now it is time for the race, and sunshine in the race, so different conditions then. It says cloudy here, but on the thing it says sunny, so let's see what it is as we go into the race.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Stroll, Norris, Fernando Alonso, the rookie, Leclerc, Hülkenberg, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, Ricciardo, Zhou, Magnussen, Ocon, Gasly, and Yuki Tsunoda. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now, the good thing is for the driver that if you've potentially signed or had chats with a team that are going to further your career, that's all well and good. But the problem it immediately creates within your own team now is that potentially the team stop giving you inside information and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
So we are going to start a position higher on the grid for the Japanese Grand Prix after Max Verstappen does have a penalty and he is starting down in P12. It's going to be hards, 2 mediums for us. We're going to see if that's going to work, being on the faster tyre at the end to gain some positions. Hopefully that works. If not, then I don't know. We could do medium to hards or hard to mediums. We're going to do hard to mediums. Well, it does say it's slower, but we'll see. We'll make it work. And it depends how long we can eke out our hard compounded tyres. Going into the formation lap, everyone's on the medium tyres. When I say everyone, I mean I'm pretty sure everyone else is, except for us, on the medium tyre. So everyone is on a one-stop then. Now it's just time to warm up the tyres. Once again, I don't know how to warm the tyres up, so we're just going to do some weaving. And I'm pretty sure doing this sort of stuff for a race book with more speed actually helps. So yeah, going towards the grid box now, 0.3 metres, completely perfect. And it's going to be an interesting start here on the slower compounder tyres as we wait for the lights. And it's been a while. And that's why we get this coming across to 5 red lights. To the Japanese Grand Prix, different strategy to everyone else. Lights are finally out and we are underway. It's a good start compared to Lando Norris, who doesn't get the greatest of starts. And we are almost past him immediately. And we are past him. We force him out onto the outside. If we got a Ferrari on the inside, and there is confirmation contact with Norris and going through the S's, we get ahead of the Ferrari as well, and it's Stroll up next. Tyres aren't particularly warm after being held for like a minute, but here is the race start once more. It's Russell and Hamilton on the front row of Alex Albon, our teammate, in P3. And it's a pretty good start from everyone. Doesn't look like Albon got a great start, but he will possibly... It's 3 wide in the first corner back there. Russell keeps the lead, and there's confirmation. It's Alonso ahead of Albon, ahead of Stroll. Albon down to P4, Russell up into P1, taking over from his teammate who's on pole position. Lap 3, we're in P6. We're trying to warm the tyres. Well, tyres are warm now, and Leclerc's going down the inside of 130R. We lift off a bit as DRS is enabled now, and we are going to get the DRS. We send it down the inside to possibly help us try get DRS with the others ahead of us. On the grass though, on the exit, that's not going to help us try close the gap of 2 seconds to Lance Stroll in P5. DRS not doing much to help us though. And now lap 15, it's been a long time. Everyone else has come in and we are in P1. Our teammate actually in a net P3 after taking over from Russell, and it is raining here, but not enough for the intermediate tyres, surprisingly, as the irony of qualifying. But as we come in now, it's time to go on to a set of medium tyres for the end of the race. It's an alright pit stop there. got perfect turning. Verstappen is going to overtake us, and Stroll in P7, although. And now we're getting overtaken by Sainz and Norris as well, so we are going to have to fight for those positions quite hard to hopefully get past and up and maximise the points that we can get. And lap 17, we're in P9, and we're closing up to George Russell. Stroll be holding the next two cars up very nicely, and hopefully that looks like the maximum amount of points that we can get in this Japanese Grand Prix. Lap 18, and we've got DRS. Of course, we've entered the train, and it's Norris up in front of us. We've got the DRS, we've got the slipstream, we've got the overtake enabled. We're not going to go for it here, but are we? We're going down the inside at turn 1 of the McLaren. We squeeze him out, and the team that we had a secret meeting with at the start of the episode, we have just overtaken. And now our next target is Lance Stroll, who's been overtaken by the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. Now we're looking at P6 still, P7, Lance Stroll up next, and the objective is to overtake him before lap 24. So apparently he's holding us up, guys. I mean, you know, we're not exactly close to him, but he's holding us up, you know, 7/10. He's going so slow. But lap 19, apparently we need to get past him. Asking about the weather, not going to change. Apparently it's going to stay like this. So in qualifying we had the wet weather that is not going to take us off into the inters, but apparently during the race we're not going to have enough rain to take us into the inters. So lap 21, 6 laps remain as we come on to lap 22. The DRS overtake as well, the slipstream, and we're getting closer and closer to Lance Stroll's rear wing. We're going to go down the inside at the start of turn 1. Objective complete, and we're past the Aston Martin, and up next is Carlos Sainz, but he has left. He is gone. So lap 24, Norris overtakes us into 130R, but we're going to get the DRS, and we're going to send it down the inside of this chicane and the Lando Norris. We'll go back up into P7, and we're going to have the DRS to hopefully try and get away onto lap 25. Hopefully we can get away with the DRS. We're using a little bit of battery, and hopefully have a relaxing end to the race, you know. But I don't think that's going to happen. 3 laps remain then, 25, 26, 27. And lap 27 now, it's the final lap of the race. 7-8 seconds to Carlos Sainz, and 5/10 behind us is the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. But the end of lap 27, we've completed all 27 laps, and the pole sitter, Lewis Hamilton, has got the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso. He's fought off his teammate, he's fought off the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso, and it's Lewis Hamilton winning a race once more in Formula 1 with Alonso right behind him. Our teammate Alex Albon coming round to get a podium, and he is closely followed by Russell and Verstappen. Sainz finishing just ahead of us, and we finish in P7, maximising our points here in Japan.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That's it then for another fantastic Grand Prix here in Japan. A brilliant victory that has thoroughly earned the applause of the sellout crowd here today.
Race win, fastest lap as well, so that extra point for them today, and what a masterful performance. They really showed a clean pair of heels to the rest of the opposition out there today. They had no answer for them.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Well,
what an end
race
to
then,
another
Hamilton
fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
He wasn't even pole. George Russell was on pole position. So Hamilton overtaking his teammate George Russell, falling down to 4th place. Hamilton taking all 26 points from the Grand Prix, and I'm pretty sure that's his 2nd point scoring race out of 3. But a decent race for us and our teammate, who gets 3rd place. Here is what it does to our driver ratings. Get up to 54 experience, racecraft up to 68, awareness and pace just increasing a little bit, 64 focus, and our overall rating goes up to 68. And that is very good for us, and of course getting closer to our target. And it's only race 3 of 16, so hopefully we can overtake our objective and attract a bigger team like McLaren, who we had a secret meeting with at the start of the episode. Looking at recognition now, and of course we did take a 2% hit by the looks of it, or a 1% hit in recognition after our secret meeting. But specialists, all good, completing the objectives, and we're going back towards the main menu screen, well, the lobby of our lovely house. And if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for another video. Goodbye.